Hi everyone, so today's video is on solving equations. So I'm going to show you two different methods. I'm going to show you the algebraic way on this side, and I'm going to show you a symbolic way on this side, so how we can solve it using symbols. The task that I've got for you is solving Santa's equations, okay? And basically it's figuring out how many presents he's got in the bag. And basically it's solving equations. So I want you to use this method to demonstrate that you understand how to solve an equation. Okay, so you'll look at the question, it's pictorial already, so it's kind of in this form. You can put it on some scales if you wanted to. And then you're going to write it out algebraically, and then you're going to solve them on each side, showing me that you understand how to do both. Now, what is solving an equation then? Well, solving an equation is when you need to know the value of x. Okay, so x is here, it's unknown, and we're going to work it out. Now, you'll probably start there thinking, well, I could easily just work this out. Okay, yeah, you can. That's fine, but I need you to show me the process of solving equations, because when it comes to more difficult ones, this x might not be a whole number. Okay, it might not be positive. It could be 0.36, okay? But you need to know a method to solving it, okay? And this is what I'm going to show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it side by side. I'm going to show you it algebraically and symbolically at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this out first. Okay, so what I've got here, this is a set of scales. And solving equations is all about balancing equations, okay? So making sure that whatever you do to one side, you do to the other, because otherwise the scales aren't going to balance or be equal anymore. So on this side, I'm going to put this part of the equation, okay? So 4x plus 3. So I've got 4x's, 2, 3, 4. And I've got 3 ones, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on the other side is what it's equal to, which is 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So now what we've got to look for when we look at it in the picture form is what's different and what's the same on each side. So what's different is that there are x's on this side and there are no x's on that side. So I can't do anything with the x's. However, what's the same is that I've got 3 ones on this side and I've also got 3 ones on this side. Okay, so what I can do is I can get rid of those. They can cancel each other out. Okay, so I could take 3 ones from this side and I can also take 3 ones from that side. I can't take any more ones because then it would imbalance the equation. Okay, so what's happened here is that I have taken 3 from each side. And that's what we do to the equation. And can you see that it links to this here? Okay, because this is positive 3, you do the inverse, which is take away 3, because that makes 0. 3 take away 3 leaves me with nothing, but I have to do the same on this side. Okay, so what does it leave me with? Well, I haven't done anything to these x's. So I've got 4 x's and I've got 8 ones left over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what I've got on this side, and we can check that, so I'm left with 4x because this leaves me with nothing, and 11 take away 3 is 8. Okay, so that's what we've got there. So now I've got to figure out what one of the x is worth. So what I would do here is I would write out my 4x's, okay, and we're going to have to share these out between the 4x's, okay. So I've got 1x there, 1x there, 1x there, 1x there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So I know that 1x can be paired up with 2 1s. Okay, so all I've done is share. So what I've actually done is I've divided the total into the number of x's we've got. So I've done it divided by 4, haven't I? So here I would be dividing by 4 on each side. Okay, and what happens is here, because this is 4x, which is the same as 4 times x, the opposite to times is divide, so that's why we divide. So what's x equal to? What have we said here? Well, x is worth 2, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So that's how you would solve an equation. So what I want you to do is now, I want you to have a go at the task. I want you to do both sets of explanations, so how your workings basically. So I want you to do the pictorial way and I want you to do the algebraic way. Okay, if you've got any questions, just let me know.